minutes, see who else pops in. Otherwise, it's just going to be us today. Dr. Matt has graced us with his presence.
Hey there.
Hey.
Happy to do it. Anything to get out of the house.
Right, he was stuck there with
God.
Ben and the kids.
Ben's a monster. He's killing me.
Dad, Dad,
Oh,
Dad, Dad, Dad,
that never
Dad,
ends.
Dad. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but you will.
If you put that evil on me, Dr. Matt. Actually, just in case you're wondering, Dr. Matt has, for the last 10 years I've known him, has been wanting me to have a child so that I can experience the troubles that come with him.
Not 10 years. Like
How long has it been? All right. We got Sean. I always assume that's Sean. I'm pretty sure that's Sean. And we got Destiny. What's up, Destiny? How are you? Have you met Dr. Matt?
Hi, Destiny.
You
How
did?
are you?
Okay. Couldn't remember if you met Dr. Matt or not. Or, sorry, Dr. Professor Matt. All right. What's up, YouTube? Say hi to Professor Matt.
Hi.
All right, guys, we're going to get started here in just a minute. How's your shoulder feeling?
Oh, it's better.
Yeah? Yeah. Till today.
Oh, my God. As long as I can beat him.
Yes, that's the key. That's the key. All right, guys, let's go ahead and line up. Thanks for coming, guys. Let's pop. You guys know the drill. Oh, Ashley's phone fell over. That's okay. All right, guys, 20 jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job, guys. Left leg over your right knee. Elbow to your knee. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job, guys. Switch legs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job, guys. Let's go ahead and move for 20 triangles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job, guys. Grab your collars. Let's warm up the neck. Chin to your chest. Ready?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job, guys. 20 hip escapes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, guys. Let's go ahead and sit up for break falls. Arms across shoulders, feet together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Best break falls I've ever seen, Dr. Matt. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and set up for stretches. Left leg out, right leg in. This is where I join in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Slowly. And let's get started, guys. Oop. Gonna let Sean back in. All right. Sean, I think your phone didn't connect to the audio. All right, guys. So let's revisit what we've been working this week here, okay? Working from the close guard. From close guard. So, guys, this week we've been working, okay, a couple different options here from spider guard, right? You guys remember the last few weeks we started working from guard, moving into getting back into at least somewhat of a defensive position. Now we have to act, all right? Last time we worked from guard, you guys remember we worked a variation of our favorite, the misery guard, okay? But we have different options, okay? Especially when we start working here, utilizing the gi, okay? So we're gonna work here in spider guard. Look how I make a 4-finger hook grip, okay? And I wanna make sure I don't keep my thumb on the inside of the sleeve, okay? So I use my thumb to feed my hook grip, but once I have my grip, I'm just using my 4 fingers. I'm not using my thumb to squeeze or have my thumb on the inside. I just use my 4 fingers and I use pressure. But if Dr. Matt pulls away, it just hooks against my hand, all right? I try not to engage a lot of my forearm by squeezing, okay? So once I have my grips, okay, I'm going to make a pinch in my knees. I unlock my guard. I just shift my hips, guys, just enough so that I can bring my knee up the side of his rib cage and through his armpit, bringing my foot to his hip. And I'm going to open my knee to his bicep and change my hip to the other side, doing the same thing, riding my knee up the rib cage to the armpit, foot to the hip, and open, putting my biceps or my knees into Dr. Matt's biceps here, okay? A big mistake. These big biceps. Dr. Matt wants to make sure I use the word big biceps here. So what happens back, and if I let my arms travel past my hip line, it's going to allow him to start grabbing my pants and start working different variations of guard passing, okay? So when I'm here, I want to make sure I open my knees wide, okay? You can tell you my super sharp shins are digging into his ginormous biceps, but I keep his wrist or I keep my hands on the north side of my hips, okay? I like to bring my knuckles into my thigh, right? So that way if he pulls away, go ahead, Dr. Matt. It gives like a barrier to pull so he can't circle his hands out. And I leave my knees wide so that I can control his body here, okay? So just make sure that your hands aren't traveling below your hips, that you're using your back to keep everything up high. And if need be, I lock my knuckles into my thighs. That way if he pulls away, it's going to be really hard for him to break that grip, okay? Now again, I'm not staying here forever. Once I'm ready, I choose one side, okay? And I extend, right? And I leave. Look how I leave my bottom leg on the mat, but my foot is in his hip. My other leg goes into his bicep. Now what I'm doing here, guys, as I extend my leg, I'm pulling his arm and coming up to my elbow, okay? All in one motion. At the same time, okay? So as I lift up, I bring up my elbow and I start to turn my body. My foot goes to his knee. As I turn all the way around, I sweep here for the spider guard sweep, okay? So again, from a different angle, this direction, and coming into like a mount position, okay? So one more time. We've made our transition here. My feet are on the hips, okay? I have control of his sleeves, okay? I choose one side, foot goes to the bicep, I come up. Right away, foot goes here, I drive up, turn around, kick the knee, and land here in mount position. All right, guys. So practice that for a little bit, and then we're gonna move on to the other options that we worked this week, okay? Hands up, 1, 2, 3. And if you guys have questions, welcome to unmute yourself and ask.
Are we muted?
No, we are not muted, Matt. How much what? Am I heavy?
Oh, you sat on my chest. I noticed the difference. Yes.
Yeah, I'm like 175.
I haven't done this one in a while. I didn't remember. Let's see. There. But I didn't remember this part. I thought it was.
You could go both. So like I like on this one. So go back to the like, especially you guys like go and put the bicep. So the thing is like jump sideways. You like think about retracting your elbow and looking over your shoulder. Yes. Because when you turn behind, it forces you to pull the arm.
Right.
Right. The other thing.
That part, but the putting the knee or over on the side, what's the best?
I think it depends on the body type, right? And then just your own feel. If they're heavy, I like the foot on the knee, right? But if you can get it with momentum, then either way. So like Machado comes here, he has his foot here.
He's got a really good spider.
Yeah, he's really long too. So body type plays a big factor for sure. But I think one of the biggest details is the angle of which you're kicking like the arm, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of times people come here, and they try to push the side, right? So two things: I need to have this elbow here, right? And look away. But I just go to the.
I wonder if my legs are long enough to be good at this.
Nope. No, I'm just kidding. No, this no problem. Boom. Yeah, and then keep looking all the way behind you, like almost like you're doing a 180. Yeah. Boom. Oh, you lost weight, man.
I know. Like 2 pounds each.
Yeah, man, that's good though. Yeah. What do you weigh now?
185.
185?
Yeah. I was up to 203 when he started.
You know,
yeah.
I was 177 when I started.
Yeah.
177-ish when I started. Like, I think I showed you the pictures.
I have abs, like a couple.
No. I have a couple abs.
Not 6.
Soon. Yeah, I'm heavy right now, man. Put this thing down there. So if I'm here and I'm up here, I want my foot to be like on his knee here versus like sit up just a little bit, Matt. Yeah, so like I don't want to be here. That's harder to push away. I want to be up by his knee here. I can drive up, pull, and kick.
How's my friend Neil?
He's good, man. We're gonna go lift after this, and then do a video recording of all these techniques that we're showing, more detail.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, add it to our little library. Nice, Jason. Good. All right, guys. So go ahead and come back. So what happens here, guys? Someone like Dr. Matt here is a great example, okay, of where we need to have option number 2 in this scenario, right? Especially like wrestlers have really good base. It's really hard for me to, right, turn my hip and really extend. Dr. Matt's not gonna let me sit here. He's gonna bring his elbow down and stay tight, okay? So when I try to go for this sweep, he brings his elbow down. I use, right, his momentum coming down, both feet on the hips. I drive, right? I step on his bicep. I try to bring his arm to the ground, okay? My foot is on his hip. I pull here, okay? Now I can bring my leg over, lock, lift my hips, right? And work right into our triangle, okay? So it's important that I use this momentum. As he fights back, boom, I step and I drive everything forward, okay? As grotesque as it sounds, I'm trying to put his chin on my belly button. It's not gonna reach. Then my leg comes over. I lock, adjust the arm. My hips come down. Grab my leg, adjust my triangle, and finish. Okay. So showing you from the other side. Everything's the same. I'm going for option one. Boom. He comes back down. As he puts his elbow down, I'm stepping, driving my hips up. Everything here. Pinch my knees. Leg comes over. Move the arm. Grab my leg and start adjusting my triangle to finish. All right. Let's spend some time working that, guys, and then we'll move on to the next step. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Remember this one back in the day, huh?
Yeah, but I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah. It's okay. Not everyone can train.
So I'm gonna try it. Let's see. And here. Stretch it up.
Yeah. Make
Just here.
drive down. Yeah, the biggest key for detail is really driving off the hip and stepping on that arm, right? Because like the posture's the way to get out, So when I'm here, right, and I'm driving my hip up, look how I lift my hip, I step down. My weight's here. And that allows me to drive everything forward and pinch so that I can lock the triangle. That's what you're trying to. Yeah, like I said, I have worse ways I could say it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and obviously you have a plot option too.
I remember the one that we always used to do. Like what that is.
Yeah.
Like from here, where if they post this leg up, anything like.
Oh, omoplata? Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That one.
for sure. We go this way here too, right? I stay here and I drive sideways. That's exactly what I want.
The lasso.
Here.
Oh, not the lasso.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah, and then I can shoot. Boom. Triangle or same thing. Yeah, just. Do you have a question? Oh. So
what was the one where you hooked the leg? I don't
Yeah. Well, so I drive and you naturally bring the leg up.
Okay.
So I just hook. So I pull. And here's a big detail here. If I stay like this, you're going to pull your arm. It's going to be too hard for me to fight. Your back versus my arm, right? So I tuck my elbow to my body. So I pull your arm away. I can at least, if you're pulling against my body now.
Yeah.
Or I can always do the lasso as well.
So lifting the leg.
Yeah. And I have to go by the ankle. Because if I go here, keep your weight down.
Yeah.
Keep your weight down now.
Oh,
look at I keep stepping here. Look.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah, I use this one a lot. Just to, especially when they post that leg. Plot. I mean, all the series, same series is there.
It's pretty easy.
Man, so as far as the overall functionalities that I've used, it's simple, man. Yeah. I think it's got a lot of features that you can use, especially if you're doing like webinars or if you need to share like your desktop or you're sharing documents or videos, like you have a lot of things you can do on that. Like I use it just for this so far. But yeah, like every now and then you'll get some video lag, like normal, like anytime you're using the internet, I guess. But it's been pretty good. Yeah. Surprisingly for like jiu-jitsu, like I never thought I'd be doing online virtual classes for jiu-jitsu, but it's interesting. Like I can see pretty well, as far as coaching ability. I do it with markers right now, I think. And yeah, so I think they're gonna do they'll be doing some online classes and stuff for us as well. So we don't have trying to get more and more. I have a couple people coming to pick mats up, which reminds me, my phone at coming in to get mats to take home. So hopefully they'll join the classes as well. Hey, what's up, Jacob? I was teaching class. Yeah, I have the accurate today. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Come on in. I was like, oh, it reminds me. I knew you were coming. How you doing, brother?
What's up?
Not much, man. Good to see you.
Man,
I have these mats here, man. So they're a little heavy. I'm still teaching class. But if you want to grab them and just load them in the back of your truck, feel free to take them.
Cool.
All right.
I appreciate it, man.
Anytime, brother. I think he's all right. What's that?
These are heavy.
What's up, Jackie? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and come back. And let's add on option 3, right? So here in Spider Guard, okay, we have I look into my pocket, right, and come over for omoplatus. Okay, that option is there as well. Okay, but sometimes I don't feel comfortable lift and create that angle, but I'm still able to get my foot on his bicep. Okay, so now my leg that's on the hip is going to go to the floor, and I'm going to use that foot to drive my opponent sideways. Okay, here. What I don't want to do is I don't want to move myself away from my partner. Okay, I need to make sure I post my foot, I drive sideways. Okay, and I pull that arm, locking my elbow to the side of my body. Okay, this makes it challenging. So if Dr. Matt pulls your elbow back, makes it hard. Okay, not impossible, but hard. Okay, if I leave my elbow up, he pulls, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to hold. Yes, Dr. Matt, we know you're strong. So look here, I tuck my elbow to the side of my body. Okay, now he tries to pull. See, we can't go anymore. Now look, my foot, his leg is posted. This is natural, guys. My ankle or my foot's gonna come on the inside and hook ankle to ankle, and now I'm gonna lift his leg. Okay, I'm gonna lift him here to off balance him. As I let go, he comes back. I'm gonna shoot the triangle. Boom, and I lock. Okay, change the arm, grab, adjust, and finish. Okay, come back. So again, we're here. Okay, my foot goes to the bicep. My foot that's on the hip goes to the mat. I'm gonna turn my body, and I'm gonna shoot the triangle as I let him go and come back. Boom. Lock, pinch, adjust the arm, and finish. Okay. Does someone have a question? Must be hearing things.
I thought I heard something.
Did you? Okay. All right. So one more time, guys. So again, we're here. Everything starts the same. Okay. Foot goes to the bicep. Now my foot that's on the hip goes to the mat. I'm using that foot to drive him sideways as I extend my leg. Pull, lock my elbow. When he posts his foot, my ankle goes on the inside so that I can lift. Okay? This makes him off balance. He's going to try to bring his weight back. As he does, I let go and I shoot my triangle. Okay? Move the arm, change my position, and finish. All right? Let me show you one side of his ankle. Lifting him up. When I let him back down, I shoot the triangle. Boom. Okay? Switch. Make my adjustment. Always making sure that I'm pinching my knees in the triangle, guys. adjust, and finish. All right? All right, guys, hands up. 1, 2, 3. I'll try a couple reps. Let me take off my fancy headphone here.
I have those.
Yeah, I don't use them. I use my. I have some
Buffs.
Yeah.
All right. So, see, I always remember the drill. Peg drill always has like move our hips out. Like,
velocity can.
Okay. But
Yeah.
for
this one, I like to bring my foot. Yeah.
this one,
Because if you try to go sideways and move your hip out, I try to bring it sideways.
okay. So
Now it's here. Just pull it down. Yeah. Then, yes. And I'm always gonna do this. Okay. Hook. Yeah. Lift my leg. Right. Yeah. Because now I want to come back. As I come back, you shoot. Boom. Yeah. Okay. I remember I did this a lot. Yeah. Okay. Or put those knees inside. Now hook by the ankle. Yes. Okay. Terrible. Boom. And press. Okay. Thank you. Do it from standing too, actually. I can feel the spider. Standing. Yeah. So come here. Oh, shit. Yeah. Shoot the triangle if you want. Or more so, just create off balancing.
yeah.
Hooking the leg.
Yeah, I want to go like this.
Yeah. Come under. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll use that in some cases. I still want to stay sideways. I don't want to be square. I want to be sideways. Most of doing it.
Yeah, I like to shoot them.
Okay. Flatas. Triangle. Okay. I still kind of mess with that ankle sometimes. Nice. Show you cool throw.
No.
Yeah, I go to my office. Yeah. Yeah, like other employees. Like because our lobby is closed, but it's open to the public. Or I'm sorry, open to by appointment. And I work by appointment anyway. So. No, probably more than 10. But we're considered an essential business though. Yeah. But we try to keep the social distancing within the branch though, much as you can. I just stay in my office. Good, Ashley. Remember, I couldn't quite tell, but when you're trying to drive Jason sideways, make sure that foot that was on the hip goes to the mat, and you can push against the mat to drive him sideways with the foot that's on the bicep. Noise finder, he was in quarantine at his house for 2 weeks, and this was the second week, I think. Yeah, he's got 14 days. He's got to be in quarantine or self quarantine at his house.
Hey, Professor John.
Yes, sir.
Going back, this is kind of off the path, but kind of not. From a strategy perspective, when you first started, you pulled it and you separated Dr. Matt's arm from his side. What's the relationship between disregard and spider guard in terms of your decision to go one way versus the other if you got the elbow out? Why those?
Yeah, man. Like it's just so. For example, I think it's not necessarily like a direct connection between one or the other, right? Because the midget guard requires a crossing grip, right? So as our spider requires, double sleeve. Matt, the way he feels like right now, I'm probably gonna go more spider guard, right? Let's say like he has his elbows in super tight, right? He's staying hard. Okay, I'm probably gonna go more midget guard because I feel like I can separate his elbow easier than I can with spider guard in this scenario, right? Because if he's like double elbows in, staying super. Let's say he's grabbing, he's not very tight with his elbows. He's just grabbing here. Now I feel comfortable. I can start transitioning to spider guard, in different variations if I want to. So I don't think it's necessarily a direct connection, but just a matter of preference on. You ever play a lot of college Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play. I don't play much anymore, but I'm starting to play again.